Today, let's talk about one of the most influential voices in modern military science fiction, Marko Kloos, a German-born author best known for his military science fiction series, Frontlines and the Palladium Wars. A former member of the West German military, Kloos's books are on a level of authenticity and realism that sets them apart. Whether you're new to his work or a seasoned fan, stick around. This is an author spotlight you won't want to miss. Let's light it up.
I wanted to go to a writing workshop that you have to apply to. You have to send something in and get accepted. It's by invitation only. But the deadline, the time to turn in something for them to read, to decide whether you can attend or not, I found out 2 weeks before the deadline. So I had to write something very quickly. Then I had the idea, I was in the military. I had all these experiences and I like reading military science fiction. And if I like reading it, I probably enjoy writing it too. So
He exploded onto the scene in 2013 with Terms of Enlistment, a breakout hit that quickly climbed to #1 in Amazon's Military Sci-Fi category. To this day, it remains the third highest-rated military sci-fi novel on Amazon, just behind Ender's Game and Old Man's War. Since its release, every Frontlines novel, year by year, has consistently ranked at the very top of Amazon's charts. For more details, check out my video here. At the Dragon Awards, Kloos holds the record for the most nominations in the now-retired Best Military Science Fiction category, and his second novel, Lines of Departure, was even nominated for a Hugo Award in 2015. Critics and readers alike praise his grounded storytelling, military realism, and compelling, character-driven narratives. One of his Frontlines short stories, Lucky 13, was adapted into an episode of Netflix's Love, Death, and Robots, and it remains one of the most beloved installments of the anthology to date. His Palladium Wars series also hit top rankings on Amazon's military sci-fi charts, and the 2024 novel Scorpio became the highest-rated military sci-fi release of the year. Now, let's talk about the Frontlines series, where it all began. This 8-book series follows Andrew Grayson, a former welfare rat turned soldier. We see him rise through the ranks amidst interplanetary war, political corruption, and alien threats. The series is technically complete, but fans will be thrilled to know that it's far from over. In 2024, Kloos launched a new arc in the universe titled Frontlines Evolution. The first book, Scorpio, brought readers back to the same gritty universe with a fresh perspective and new characters, and it was an instant hit, Amazon's highest-rated military sci-fi of 2024. And now, coming this August, is the much-anticipated sequel, Corvus. While we can't say too much yet, if Scorpio is any indication, Corvus is poised to meet, and maybe even surpass, its predecessor. Kloos is currently working on the third book in this new series, likely arriving in 2026. But Kloos didn't stop at just one universe. The Palladium Wars explores a more politically layered post-war setting. Instead of focusing solely on the battlefield, it examines the fallout of a massive interplanetary conflict through multiple points of view.
how do you invert that trope that is so common in military sci-fi, which is, the whole young man goes to war and, advances through the ranks and all that stuff? How about older man comes home from war? And not only does he come home from war, but what if he comes home from a war that he lost? And not only did he lose the war, or his side lost the war, what if you were on the bad side? What if you were the bad guys?
The series has already seen tremendous success, and the story's far from over. Kloos is currently hard at work on the 5th installment. Now, let's circle back to Frontlines Evolution. The first book, Scorpio, launched this new chapter with incredible momentum, earning rave reviews and topping Amazon's charts. It's a worthy evolution, no pun intended, of the original series, offering a new entry point for readers while honoring longtime fans. The second installment, Corvus, drops this August. If you've read Kloos before, you know what kind of high-stakes, emotionally rich storytelling to expect. If you haven't, Scorpio and Corvus are perfect starting points. So mark your calendars. August is going to be a big month for military sci-fi fans. So there you have it. The first Frontlines book holds a special place in my heart. That book changed me. I still remember reading Terms of Enlistment for the first time and realizing military science fiction might just be my favorite genre. If you've read any of Kloos's books, drop your favorites in the comments. I'd love to hear what stood out to you. And if you're new to his work, there's no better time to dive in than now.
With military science fiction, if you can't find the novel that you want to read in that particular genre, you just got to write it yourself. And I wanted to have a way to kind of work in my own military experience from way back when, before I forget it all, all those little details.
And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more military sci-fi book reviews, deep dives, author spotlights, monthly news, and all that goodness. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Burn bright and burn enough.